Chapter 705, The Planned Kaiju Human Spirit. It starts at the estate. We were watching TV, reading books, and playing card games and playing pool. Me. So far things have been very quiet. Stacy, yep. JD, one thing is bothering me. I heard that Lainey killed a kid named Chandler Henderson. Why was that? We turned to her. Stacy, was it something I said? Me. No, Stacy, you have a right to know. But you would hate this guy. Chandler was the worst bully in Lincoln and Lainey's class. He hated Lainey's guts and he wanted nothing more than to see the whole world burn. Lincoln, Chandler was the meanest bully ever. Lainey fought back against him and won, and he told us a very diabolical terroristic plan. Clint, what kind of plan was it? Me. It was one of the worst we had ever heard. He planned to burn down the whole school from the chemistry lab and kill everyone trapped inside it and frame me and Lincoln for the crime. But luckily we thwarted his entire scheme and got him expelled and sent to a maximum security insane asylum. But less than a year later he escaped after selling his soul to the devil for power. He had a necklace on him that was his power source. And Lainey faced him and destroyed it, and she killed him. Lainey, yeah. It was my first kill and he got what he deserved. John, boy, that kid was a monster. Clint, he was the worst kind of monster. And we thought that Dr. Paradigm made us into monsters. Stacy, no kidding. But won't Chandler's parents be infuriated that Lainey killed him? Me, that's normally the case. But after what happened back then, Lainey had a talk with his mom Kara and Chandler's little sister Cheryl. Flashback. It was shortly after the events of the Nature Sisters cometh. Me, narrating. Me, Lainey and Riley were reading books on the sofa when I heard the doorbell ring. I went over and answered it. It was Kara Henderson and her daughter Cheryl. Me, oh hello Mrs. Henderson. Hey Cheryl. Cheryl, hey JD. Kara, hello JD. Thank you for inviting us over. Me, no problem. Lainey has been going through some rough times ever since Chandler's death, and she needs a lot of help and support because of everything that happened. Kara, no problem. In the living room, Lainey and Riley saw them. Lainey, oh hello Mrs. Henderson. How's it going Cheryl? Cheryl, it's going good Lainey. Kara and Cheryl sat down with Lainey. Lainey, Mrs. Henderson, I killed your son Chandler, and to tell you the truth, he was a monster to me and my brother Lincoln and all my friends at school. I was so sick and fed up with the way he abused all of us. I'll understand if you think of me as a monster. Kara, Lainey, look at me. Lainey did so. Kara, Lainey, Chandler brought all this on himself. It's my fault. I gave birth to a monster and his father made him what he was. You see, we are a rich family and Chandler thought he could get away with anything by being far more superior than anyone. Because we had more money than anyone except for JD. Chandler thought that he was smarter than anyone. But Chandler was the biggest disappointment to our entire family. He claimed that he was so much better than everyone, and his sociopathic nature turned out to be the death of him. He cared about no one but himself. JD told me what happened, and you don't know how grateful I am that the menace that was once my son is gone forever. We owe you our lives for ending that little monster. Lainey didn't know what to think. She thought that Kara was gonna resent her for killing Chandler. But instead it was the exact opposite. Turns out, Chandler was much worse than what we first originally thought. He hated everything and he had a superiority complex as big as all the evil Sasukes we killed. Kara hated Chandler's guts to the core, and she knew that he was trouble from the very beginning. Normally it's not a good way to think about your own children like that. But in Kara's case, we made it an exception. Cheryl, that's right Lainey. You saved everyone at school. And you also saved us all from my former evil brother. Lainey was much better. Lainey, thanks Kara. Thank you Cheryl. They hugged her. I was happy for them. Me, narrating. Ever since then, Kara has treated Lainey like a daughter and Cheryl loved her like a sister. Flashback ends. Me. She got a very strong sense of closure that day. Lainey. Yet. Coop. Boy, that kid must have been a really bad monster. Bobby B. And now he's burning in hell, I'll bet. Me. No, he isn't. He's now forever trapped in the ghost zone. The deeds he did were so vile and so horrific that not even hell would accept him. So he's forever trapped in the ghost zone. It's a form of purgatory. Lainey. Yep. Dana. I'm glad that wretched boy got what came to him. Olga. Me too. Yuna. Yeah, he was a monster. Trudy. You got that right. Then the alarm went off. Me. Uh-oh. We went to the computer and we saw that a plane above the city and its wings were on fire and it was descending too quickly. Me. Oh man. Luan. I got this. Trudy. You want to help out? Trudy. You know I do, Luan. Valerie. Be careful, Trudy. Trudy. I will. Luan. Let's fly. Laughs. Get it? But seriously. Let's fly. Trudy. Laughs. That was a funny one, Luan. Me. Luan cracks us all up. Trudy sprouted her flying fish wings and Luan spread her wings and they flew into the air. They saw the plane that was on fire and it was a burning mess. Luan. Come on. Luan and Trudy grabbed the plane by the front to slow it down and it was going too fast and their strength wasn't gonna be enough. Luan. Groans. It's moving too fast. Trudy. Groans. We need more strength. Perhaps I can help. They turned and saw a strange creature that was half human and half stingray. Luan. Wow. Trudy. Cool. Who are you? Stingbolt. Hi. I'm Stingbolt. But I used to be called Olivia Lovejoy. Luan. It's a pleasure. Let's talk later. They got to work and guided and carried the burning plane over to a runway at the airport and the landing gear deployed. They landed the plane safely. They got the doors of the plane open and the escape chutes were open and everyone came down. Then there was a small explosion. Boom. They saw the wings exploding. Luan. Come on everyone. Everyone was getting off the plane fast. They knew they had to get all of the people out or the plane would kill them all when it explodes. Everyone was off the plane. Luan. Is everyone here? Woman. Wait. Where's my son? My son is still on the plane. Trudy. I'll get him. Trudy flew into the plane and she saw a kid stuck in the seat. He couldn't get out because his seat belt was jammed. Trudy. Hold on. Trudy took a knife and cut the belt and got him out and then she flew with him out of the plane as the whole thing exploded into a massive fireball. Crab bo ho 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 I am. Trudy. Yee-haw. They flew away from the explosion and landed back with the crowd and everyone cheered wildly. Woman. My baby. Boy. Mommy, this was awesome. Luan. You're welcome everyone. Trudy. It was awesome saving all these people. Luan. You did a great job, Trudy. Stingbolt. We all did. Luan. Yet. Let's go to the estate so we can talk. Stingbolt. Okay. Back at the estate we were talking to Stingbolt. Me. So you are Gene Slammer Olivia? Stingbolt. That's right. I was spliced with stingray DNA. Me. How did this happen to you? Stingbolt. It was a painful experience. Flashback. Stingbolt was a girl named Olivia Lovejoy and she had brown hair, blue eyes, and was right around Luan's age. Stingbolt. Narrating. It was less than a year ago. I was eating lunch in the school cafeteria with my friends. I was eating French fries and at first I thought they were all right. Olivia ate the French fries. But what she didn't realize was that they were somehow spiked with stingray DNA. Stingbolt. Later I was talking my test and then I suddenly had these nasty cramps that were really painful. At first I thought I was having gas. But they got worse. Olivia. Gets cramps in her stomach, excuse me, teacher. I need to go to the bathroom. Sting bolt. I went to the bathroom and then I suddenly was changing. I was in excruciating pain. Olivia. In pain. What's happening to me? Olivia then turned into a half stingray creature and she had a cape-like feature and a powerful tail with a powerful barb on it. Flashback ends. Sting bolt. Ever since then I became the stingray superhero Sting Bolt. I can fly and I can fire laser blasts from my tail that have enough poison to kill 800 people. But I went into hiding and I was afraid of what others would think of it they saw me like this. I'm now a monster. Valerie. Olivia, you are not a monster. Sting bolt. I never should have eaten that stupid food. Maybe then I wouldn't be a monster. Edzilla. Huh. Mantic girl not monster. Ed is real monster. Eddie. Shut up Ed. John. Olivia, you are not the only one that fell victim to Dr. Paradigm's gene-slamming ways. Stacy. That's right. Me and my brothers were spliced with shark DNA from 5 different species of sharks because of Dr. Paradigm. I'm a sauce hark. John. I'm a great white. Clint. I'm a scalloped hammerhead. Bobby B. I'm a tiger shark. Coop. And I'm a whale shark. John. We became known as the street sharks. Dr. Bolton. I was spliced with blue whale DNA. I tried to stop Dr. Paradigm, but he turned me into a blue whale before I could do it. Max. Me and my sisters were from a post-apocalyptic world where we were spliced with bird DNA. We are now 98% human and 2% bird. The project that did this to us was called the Angel Project and we were supposed to be used for world domination. Angel. Yet it was terrible. Nudge. It sure was. Francine Langstrom was with us. Francine. I was accidentally turned into a half-human, half-bat creature called the Man-Bat. But JD used his powers to cure me and he gave me the ability to fly with bat wings. Nancy. Me and my sisters were turned into sharks because of a curse. We were cursed with the curse of the war shark. But JD gave us the power to transform at will. Stephanie. It's true. Kathy. Yep. Me, Rocky and Sonia here were gene-slammed with insect DNA. I'm a spider. Sonia. I'm a scorpion. Rocky. And I'm a blue beetle. Mushio. I was made because of hybridization from a mad scientist that tried to destroy humanity. Kyan. I was spliced with Necrophrygian DNA. Necrophrygians are moth humanoids from the planet KYLNYYS, 29,000 light-years away from Earth. Valerie. I was spliced with Megalodon DNA. Trudy. I was spliced with flying fish DNA. Dana. Octopus for me. Olga. Sea wasp. Yuna. Viperfish. Me. Yet. During the course of 3 years we've encountered numerous mad scientists. Some of them were incredibly dangerous to roam the planet or the galaxy. I gave all those affected by those mad scientists the ability to change at will and gave them back their humanity. Sting Bolt. I want to regain my humanity and help you all. If you did all that then I want to help you all out. Me? Okay. But it's gonna hurt really bad. Sting Bolt. As long as you turn me back it'll be worth it. Me? Okay. Boys, cover your eyes. We did so and I snapped my fingers and Olivia was in a lot of pain and she was changing back. When it was done she was back to normal. Olivia. Oh man, that really hurt. Me. Yeah, but you're back to normal. Olivia looked down and she saw that she was topless. Olivia. Covers her breasts. The first boy who tries to peek at my breasts gets his neck snapped. Maria. Come on Olivia. We'll get you some clothes. Olivia. Thanks Maria. They went up to Lenny's room. In Lenny's room, Lenny and Maria gave Olivia a yellow t-shirt with a stingray on it and a green sleeveless trench coat. She looked at herself in a mirror. Olivia. I'm normal again. Maria. Yep, but you have the ability to control your transformation into Sting Bolt. Olivia. I felt like I was a prisoner inside a stingray's body. Maria. I know. I was exposed to a biohazardous mutagenic gas that turned me into pure water and it was not pretty. Olivia. I believe it Maria. Then the alarm went off. Maria. Uh-oh. Olivia. What's that? Maria. That's our alarm system. It lets us know when something is going on. In the living room we received the alarm. Me. Uh-oh. Computer. Incoming message from G-Force. Me. Oh man. We got a Kaiju attack. Computer. Answer message. Voice ID James Dean Knudsen, United States of America. ID number 4134216235513 Alpha. Computer. Voice ID acknowledged and accepted. I turned my headset into a translator. General Asso was on. Me. Hello General. General Asso. Hello JD. I wish this was a social call. But I'm afraid we have a Kaiju attack. I'm transmitting the coordinates to you now. We got the location at 35°1235 and 139°016 E. Me. That's Lake Ashi in Kanagawa Prefecture. We're on our way General. Team Loud Phoenix Storm. Let's fly. We were off to Japan. Asterisk asterisk asterisk. We arrived in the forest outside of Lake Ashi. We then saw hugely long vines in the ground. Maria. Okay. This is the place. But where's the Kaiju? Brawl. Sees vines coming from the ground. Were these vines always here? Me. Let's go. We arrived at a dock and saw some commotion. Then we saw an astounding and shocking monstrosity in the middle of the lake. Standing in the middle of the lake was an enormous plant monster. It was a giant rose creature and it was emitting short shrill cries that sounded like those of a small child. It was Biollante. Biollante is a Godzilla, rose, and human tribrid created by Genshiro Shiragami. Shiragami originally created a human and rose hybrid in 1984 by splicing the DNA of his daughter, Erika Shiragami, who was killed in a bio-major authorized bombing of his lab in Saradia, with that of a rosebush, as roses had been Erika's favorite flower. It was later suggested that as a result of the fusion, the plant developed a level of sentience which could only be detected by those with psychic abilities, like Miki Sagasa. Then, in 1990, Mount Mihara began to erupt, creating an earthquake that killed several roses. Panicking, Shiragami spliced samples of Godzilla's DNA, given to him by the Japanese Self-Defense Force in order for Shiragami to help create the anti-nuclear energy bacteria that had been collected in 1984 with a single rose so that it could use Godzilla's advanced healing factor to become invincible. The fusion eventually further increased the plant's sentience and gave it the ability to move on its own, and it continued to evolve into what would soon become Biollante. Carol. Oh man. That's Biollante. Vince. It's a plant kaiju. Me. I remember the movie Godzilla vs Biollante from 1989 and that was a wicked awesome movie. Very. It sure was. But that scientist was really playing with fire. He was messing around with the cells of Godzilla. Carol. I remember that Biollante was made with the cells of Godzilla, a rose, and those of the deceased scientist Erika Shiragami. I can sense Erika's spirit inside it. If I can reach into Biollante, I can help her. Me. Okay, but we're gonna have to stun Biollante before we do so. Edzilla. Headbutts Bio and Ed smash plant monster into pulp. Me. Ed. Let us handle it. Ed. Okay. Let me help out too. We turned and we saw a young girl. Me. We would like that Missa. Mickey. My name is Mikisa Egasa and I'm the chief psychic for the G-Force. Me. It's a pleasure to meet you Mickey. JD. Knudsen. Leader of Team Loud Phoenix Storm and member of the UNGCC. Mickey. It's a pleasure to meet you too JD. Me. Same here. You and Carol work to help Erika. Mickey. Okay. Me. Let's go stun Biollante. Lana froze the lake solid in ice. Me. We need to stun her with our combos. Maria. Okay JD. Maria was enveloped in a vortex of water and she turned into Cybertron Snarl. Snarl? Cybertron, wow. You look great as me, Maria. Maria, thanks, Snarl. And I have some awesome accessories too. Universal Cyber Key Power. A universal cyber planet key went into Maria's wolf head and her teeth turned into saber teeth. Snarl, Cybertron, that is exactly how I work. Well done, Maria. Maria, thanks, Snarl. Ready, Brawl? Brawl, you bet, Maria. Cyber Key Power. The Earth Cyber Planet key was inserted into his tank cannon, enhanced his firepower, and 2 more tank cannons appeared. Brawl and Maria. Sonic Aquawolf Stun Strike. Maria went at Biollante and plants with mouths on them came out of the water and they spit radioactive acid at her and she bit the plants in half and the sonic waves made them explode. Maria, sorry, Biollante. I promised that me and Brawl were only trying to stun you in that combo. Vixen, let's help out Streetwise. Animatron Cyber Key Power. The Animatron Cyber Planet key went into her necklace and she got the combined power and abilities of all the most powerful animals of the animal kingdom all together. They did all kinds of animal calls when they poured their abilities into her. Streetwise, time for some action. Cyber Key Power. The Earth Cyber Planet key was inserted into his photon cannon and more blasters popped out of it and enhanced its firepower. Streetwise and Vixen, Photon Stun Cheetah Speed. Vixen ran as fast as a cheetah around Biollante and the photons stunned Biollante. Me, let's immobilize her with our final smashes. Quick Mix, Irish accent, right lad. Cement Gun Deluge. Quick Mix fired a massive blast of cement at the base of Biollante and immobilized her plants and base. Quick Mix, lass, I'm trying not to hurt you. But you're not giving me much choice. Sam Manson, my turn. This should help. Ivy Vine Immobilizer. Sam Manson threw numerous ivy vines at Biollante and they wrapped around her. Carol, time for us to go to work. Ready, Mickey? Mickey, I'm ready, Carol. Carol grew to the size of Godzilla and Mickey was sitting on top of her left shoulder. Carol, hold on tight, Mickey. Carol and Mickey walked over to Mickey on the top of the lake and they walked up to Biollante. They got close. Carol, Erica. I know you're in there somewhere. My name is Carol Pingree Loud. We're trying to help you. Carol held her hand out and placed it on Biollante's giant stem and she felt a thought pattern. Carol concentrated and she went into the subconscious of Biollante. Biollante's mindscape was an enormous dense jungle. She saw Erica tied to a massive rose tree that was as big as a whole planet and in the tree was the face of Godzilla. Carol, wow. Mickey, that tree is Godzilla. Carol, and Biollante was made with a combination of rose and human DNA and the cells of Godzilla. It's hard to imagine that it could result in something like this. Mickey, it's awful. Erica was calling out for help because she didn't want this. Carol, from what I remember, she was killed by terrorists that wanted her father's work on anti-nuclear energy bacteria. Mickey, that's right. We have to kill Godzilla in her subconscious. Carol, no. I have a better idea. They went up to Erica. Carol, Erica. I know that this was not something you didn't want. But listen to me. You were turned into a kaiju created by your father as an accident called Biollante. This was something that was unintentional. He wanted to try and bring you back to life. Erica. If you can harness the power of Biollante and Godzilla and rein them in with the strength of your will, you can do magnificent things and they can become a magnificent power and you can achieve many great things like we have on Team Loud Phoenix Storm. Erica, I don't know if I can. Carol, yes you can, Erica. You have the power to do many great things. But you have to get them to join together with you. You can do it. Erica, okay. I'll try. Erica concentrated hard and she sucked in all of the rose tree and Godzilla into her and their powers merged with her. Carol and Mickey left Biollante's mindscape. We saw Biollante become enveloped in a massive glow of green light, and then she started to shrink. Carol and Mickey left and regrouped with us. Biollante went underwater, and then we saw a green glow coming towards us. Then a figure started to emerge out of the lake. It was a girl with green hair and a rose in her hair, and she had green eyes, a yellow shirt that exposed her tummy, and she had a green vest, a green skirt made of leaves, yellow shorts, bandages on her feet and ankles, and on her back were 4 vines with mouths on the ends. Me? Wow. Erica, is that you? Erica, it sure is, JD. I'm back and I'm more powerful than ever. Carol, Mickey, thank you for helping me return to life. Carol, it was our pleasure, Erica. Mickey, you're welcome, Erica. Me, so how do you feel, Erica? Erica, I feel incredible, JD. I feel like I can do anything. Me, that's awesome. You're welcome to join us, Erica. Erica, I would be honored, JD. I want to train in my powers and learn how to fight for good. Me, that's what we like to hear. Beachcomber, well, I wanted us to meet a friendly kaiju. And now we just found one. Quick mix, to the viewers, this was an awesome adventure, lads. Me, it sure was. We went back home. Nico caught a swampert and a mytaina during the battle. We talked to the G-Force about what went down and they accepted it. But unfortunately for Dr. Shiragama, they cut his funding because of Godzilla being dead. We now had the first ever human kaiju planned hybrid on the team. The end. Asterisk asterisk asterisk. Another fanfiction complete. Godzilla vs Biollante is one of my favorite Godzilla movies from 1989. It was an awesome movie and it was strange too. Nico-chan 11 gave me the ideas for this one. Thanks man, as usual. Let me know what you all think. See you all next time.